welcome back everybody to another segment of 120 Seconds. As always, I am Stockwell. This is the final sit-down interview that I had at this year's gathering. Sorry it took me a while to get this last one out. Just real life gets in the way. All right, so the final sit-down was with Fury. So I'm going to do a gathering recap later today, I think, and I'll kind of talk about a couple of the interviews and the lack thereof if you pay enough attention. Anyway, this was, again, kind of more along the lines of two guys that have known each other for 20 years, just kind of talking for too long. But look, it was, like approaching 2 a.m. or after 2 a.m. on the final night of the gathering. And honestly, we were just hanging out, to be dead honest. We happened to kind of be a camera in front of us. And Fury did his thing that he does. So again, I think there's a lot of material that he does that's fantastic, and some other that isn't. And just like everybody else or anything else, we discuss exactly that. And again, I think that makes for good conversation. And he and I are friends. 100% I consider Fury my friend. And so, this is really, like I said, kind of just two friends talking. But this is, again, the last of my gathering interviews. This was they sit down with Fury on the very last night. I hope you've enjoyed these interviews. And, I'll keep doing it if there's interest. To be dead honest, the interest in what I do appears to be waning. So anyway, I'll do my gathering recap after this, and then we will see what happens with the future of 120 Seconds. So until next time, thanks, everybody.
Welcome back, everybody, to another segment of 120 Seconds. As always, I am Stockwell. I am sitting down with the Fury.
The Fury.
The Fury. And as always, on a follow-up interview, so you can go back and watch the first one. I'll link it below. I entitled these Since We Last Spoke. So we kind of touch on the things that have happened since we last spoke, which was 1 year ago today.
I know.
It was literally...
It feels like yesterday.
It was literally the Saturday night after ICP.
This is what we do.
I was fucking...
When ICP's done with their fake Armageddon, we link up,
right,
and we discuss and process
when my voice is fucked and my brain is scattered and I'm fucking... Last year I was feeling 44. This year I'm feeling 45.
I feel like I'm 25.
I am beat the fuck up from this year's gathering. It's so fucking hot, and I've been here literally a week. I'm dying. But anyway, since we last spoke, and here's the truth: is I only really have like 2 questions.
Ooh.
But I usually let artists run with these more than my other like regular ones. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay. So the first one is, what's with the Jason Captain America mask?
Okay, well, first off, this isn't a mask. This is my face, okay? This is the mask, okay? So a long time ago, we were part of something called the DRK, which is called the Downriver Killers in Connecticut. And we had this movement that had over like 350 members, and everyone had their own unique mask.
Okay.
And I was given my mask by a man named Syphilis, and he was the leader of the DRK. And I just recently, through one of the people that was still part of the movement, they brought this to Lethal Weekend and gave me this. And it's like an old friend is back in my life. My logo has this. Unless Magic Ninja puts me on a flyer, then they take my hockey mask out because, someone else has a hockey mask. You know what I mean? But anyways, I didn't say that. But this is my face. And I'm glad you said Captain America, because people confuse it with the Puerto Rican flag all the time. I'm not Puerto Rican, I'm Filipino. This is the Captain America shield. So I'm glad you said that.
I did.
Yeah.
I said it last night too. I said Captain America Jason. You said this is Captain America.
I said a lot of things last night.
That's true.
Yeah.
This motherfucker was drinking like the store-bought Long Islands, which is just fucking disgusting to me as far as I'm concerned.
It's disgusting to me too.
And then he's adding fucking moonshine to it.
Yep.
So you take something that's fucking terrible, add something else terrible, and combine them. Does it become delicious?
Absolutely not. It gets the job done, though. It gets the job done. I mean, you gotta fucking do what you can with what you got. Okay. So right over there, across the street, they sell these horrible Long Islands. Right. I'm a Long Island guy. So
yeah, that's not what that is in that bottle.
I don't care what it is. Okay. They put Long Island on the bottle.
Right.
And we can discuss that with my lawyers later.
Okay. We got to discuss Lethal Weekend. It's one of those things where it's just like, let you talk about it. So, obviously, continued success with it. This,
it's debatable.
Yeah, I know.
We're still going.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But
you know how ICP, we would say, like we don't make money off the gathering. Well, first of all, I don't believe that. But
Well,
but you know what I
that's
mean?
changed since 2021. For
I
that.
don't make money
And
off.
I don't know any facts, Juggalos. I'm just speaking fucking out my ass.
But what
it
they
is my
say-
opinion that they made money in 2021 because it was post-COVID, and we all showed up anyway, even though the lineup was a little bit lackluster. And I know, or I'm under the impression that several of those artists came for free or not much, even the bigger names,
Yeah.
because they were like, "Fuck yeah, it's COVID.
Yeah.
We want to come play."
COVID was my favorite era of life.
Of life.
Of life. If we could go back to COVID, oh, bro, just everyone just leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, well,
Give me that fucking
you know
Donald
what?
Trump money and just let me sit there.
You know what I miss is the fucking lines at the grocery store. I like being like 6-8 feet behind.
I miss 24-hour Walmarts. You know, like we,
All right,
were
but
like-
anyway.
we was looking for some ramen noodles the other night, and Walmart closed at 10 p.m. I was like, "Are we kidding? Who
Yeah,
are
well,
we kidding?"
we're in the middle of fucking Ohio. That's part of it.
But what I meant by that is like when ICP said that, like that was before I threw a lethal weekend, and like now I understand what they were saying. It's like you
Mhm.
put so much into it, and sometimes I personally I get carried away. I'm like, oh, okay, I have this money. Okay, I'm gonna keep stacking it up, right?
Right.
And
Right.
it just gets so much that once I get to lethal weekend, I'm like, how am I gonna accomplish this? And then the fact that I make it out alive afterwards is like the challenge for me.
Mhm. Yeah. So the very first show that I ever self-promoted, because in this, like we're talking like Twisted Green Book era. Like I booked the Green Book tour
Mhm.
at a local venue. I went half and half on the
The
guy.
real Green Book tour, not like the 2020.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Back in 20,
Wow.
whatever year that was.
Jeez.
Was that 04, 05?
03?
03 maybe, yeah. And then Man Smith Mutant, also that tour. We booked
So
that
you're a promoter
at that
There
back
you go.
then, yeah. And then so that is the same year as Man Smith Mutant, I think. I did my first the Wicked Underground Music Festivals. I don't know if you
Mhm.
remember those.
I remember.
And I think I lost.
You never booked me. But
I think I lost almost $3,000 on that first one.
$3,000, bro. If I lost $3,000 on Lethal Weekend, I would consider that a great victory.
Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to say is that it turns out the shit is fucking hard. And so
It's tough.
yeah. And so then again, fast forward the fact we brought in Tech Nine, and again back then Tech Nine was, if I were to guess how much he is now, it
Inflation.
was about a tenth of the price.
Yeah, of
And
course.
like as in
Yeah.
it's exponentially 900 times.
Do you
more
remember the
expensive
3M Fest?
now. Absolutely.
You remember that?
Yes.
Remember when Tech Nine was supposed to
He
play
was supposed
that?
to play, correct.
Oh my God, Cairo, Michigan, in the barn.
At a barn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, I was there. That's where I met a lot of legends there. I met Bedlam. I met Prozac. I was already kind of familiar with him, and then but I met like so many Wicked Underground people. Like I can't even like.
I remember when they booked 3M Fest, I was so jealous of that lineup.
Yeah.
And then it turned into one day and not Tech Nine, and it was like, okay,
No,
I'm not gonna drive 7 hours to Noorsville, Michigan now.
I was there.
Yeah, I get it.
I
Yeah.
was there.
I know people still had fun, but
Oh man, it was a learning experience. It was like something like a lot of the people that came to that are now like someone today.
No,
Like,
I know.
I met
I mean,
George V over there. Like you know,
George
like,
was there,
and-
Andy was there,
Yep.
Chad.
And then what are you doing, Chad?
He's having another interview
He's
on the
in a
other side of the
job
room.
right
all
now.
right. Anyway, so yeah, so 3M Fest, I do remember it.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah. So anyway, where I was going with it is that being jealous of that lineup. It's how I feel about your shit. I'm jealous of your lineup.
Don't be jealous of anything I do.
Yeah,
brother.
man. So let's just talk about. Let's go from last year's Lethal Weekend. The
Our
lineup.
Truth and
It was our truth.
Cottonmouth Kings. Who else was on there?
What was that? That was a Shaggy free year.
Gordy,
It was not Shaggy.
Bizarre. Yeah, Shaggy was missing for the last, I think, 2 years.
Okay.
And we brought him back this year. We'll probably bring him back again. I don't like to do the same thing every single year.
Yeah.
And like Shaggy was kind of like the wow factor. The first time I did him was Lethal Weekend 3, and when we booked him, it was just like everyone hated me so much. They were like, "Fuck you, Fury! Like, how did you do that?"
Oh, I got
Magic
you.
is the answer.
Yeah. Okay.
And Trey Pound,
Magic and Trey
a
Pound.
little bit,
like a dash. Of
mostly
Trey
Trey Pound,
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit of Magic.
Yeah, Fairy Dust and
Yeah.
Trey Pound.
Yeah.
All right. So Cassidy, right? This year.
Cassidy's the fucking man.
Yeah. Gordy,
Yes.
Bizarre.
Yep.
Who a dude named Tricked Out that I interviewed
Tricked
earlier
Out,
this
yep.
week. A dude named Fury might have played.
Can he see or can he? You know what I mean? Is he blind? Who knows? Sometimes he's blind.
It's hard to tell.
Sometimes I am blind.
I can't believe it's taking you this long to get here.
To get where?
Okay. So those were the two.
You were fishing for this.
No, I was
You
not.
just- all right.
I said I wanted to ask you two questions,
All right.
and then I said I'm gonna let you run. But the last one's not a question. I'm just gonna comment, and then I'm gonna let you roll.
Okay.
Literally 1 year ago today, I asked Fury to do an interview with me, and he was like, "Yeah, right, yeah, right, yeah, right." And look, I ask a lot of artists for interviews, and sometimes they blow me off, and sometimes it gets scheduled, and things get pushed around. I was fucking insane this gathering. I've been so busy, literally the entire fucking time, and so any one of these interviews I got done is a miracle, just to be dead honest. And then last year, after fucking ICP plays, all of a sudden Fury wants to come fucking talk to me. And the reason that he wanted to be my friend again was because
That's not the reason.
fuck off. So
You're just decorating it for the blind man.
okay, so I had done a video of Fury's live show
Yeah.
while you were with Gordy for the Fago Lovers live stream. For those of you who like to bitch at that, it's me a lot of the time. So anyway, Blind Fury, the super famous rapper, commented, "That's not the real Fury."
No, he said, "Whoever that Fury guy is, fuck him." Right?
I didn't know how long it would take.
Let's just be real.
So do the run-in.
His mom wrote that. You know what I mean? Like whatever his mom wife or whatever it is. She must have typed that in for him as he was just like grasping for just something to hold on to. But I just didn't understand that. Because like, okay, my whole life I've known who this guy is. And like, I know my name's Fury and his name's Blind Fury. If I labeled myself Fury and also my handicap, I'd be PTSD Fury. You know what I mean? But everyone can't hide behind their fucking handicap. And he bullied me. And he backed me into this corner. And like now, because I've posted on Blind Fury posts now. Now I'm full blown enemy mode. And I literally. I don't want to say hate. I'm hurt. Okay? I'm hurt because he's bullying me. Okay? And he's bullying me, and what can I do to defend myself against him? If I hit him, right, and he just got knocked the fuck out, right? He would fall and he wouldn't know where he's falling. He wouldn't know how far he's falling. He wouldn't know who's there to help him up. It would just be like I would be the bad guy. You know what I mean? It would make me the bad guy, right? So, like, I'm sitting there, right?
This is a bad idea.
And I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, why is he bullying me, right? Why is he bullying me, right? What are we going to do? We're going to have a battle? Are we going to have a battle?
Okay, do that. Let's do that.
Okay, but he opened his mouth first, so... I'm going to just throw these little jabs at him.
Listen, last year you said he would fuck you up in a battle.
Okay, so now I want to... Okay, so last year, right?
Look, okay. Just listen. I think Blind Fury is a dope MC.
Me too.
Okay, and so...
Me too. Like, I'm not going to take that away from him.
We're not delusional, okay?
No.
And I have nothing against Blind Fury for the record, but of course I'm going to let my friend Fury fucking run his mouth if he wants to.
Oh.
So he's going to. And so that's what you want to do.
Okay, so I thought about this. No, but I thought about it, right?
I know. So
I thought about it, and I'm like, okay, what can I do? His handler weighs 400 pounds and holds him around by, just like letting him walk around some place and answers Facebook comments for him. But okay, let's think about it. I'm a fully capable man, okay? And if I was to bully him the way he bullied me, I would be the bad guy, would I not? If I just walked up and just smacked him across his fucking mouth.
Yes.
Now I'm the bad guy.
Yes.
Now, okay, but who started it?
I know.
He started it. He was sitting in his home, unbooked, while I was rapping on stage in front of 1,000 people, right? And then he just took his mom held his hand and his Braille phone, and they all just threw their middle finger and index finger around a bunch of times, and then they touched the right bumps to say, whoever that Fury guy is, fuck him. And I've always had a lot of respect for him, I mean, he could freestyle the fuck, he can't write a legible song. Can you name one Blind Fury song?
I would agree with that.
Can you name one Blind Fury song? I could, like, we could all hold a Twisted Tea and stand like a deformed Tyrannosaurus Rex, and fucking have everyone stand around you just going, woo, woo, woo. But could he write a song? I've never heard one. I've only heard him, freestyling, which he's a better freestyler than I could ever be in my life. I will never be able to freestyle the way Blind Fury can. I just could never do it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I could smack him across his fucking mouth, and then I'm the bad guy all of a sudden. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, I was minding my own business, rapping in front of 1,000 people while being booked. You know what I mean? And then, here he comes bullying me, and now here I am. I'm being cyberbullied by a blind man, and I have to take it. Okay, I have to take it because what else am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Can you tell me what I'm supposed to do about
Ride a
it?
track, motherfucker.
For him?
Yeah.
I don't know one thing about him other than he's blind. That's his whole identity. So, you know what I mean? Like, I have trials and tribulations. He's like, I'm blind. That's the end of my story. You know what I mean? I have levels, He's the blind guy holding a twisted tea for dear life.
Well, again, Tricked Out told me in his interview that he's... What do we want to say?
He's part of the blind community.
He's mixed blind?
He's part of the blind community. Yeah, and he gave me the pass.
He gave me the pass.
He gave me the blind pass.
He gave me the blind word pass.
He gave me the blind word pass, so... But okay, but he started it. He started it. He could have just, went to bed.
You should have looked at your Discogs.
My Discog. Well, you know what? I actually have albums, so I can't even name a Blind Fury album. Like, what has he ever done? Like, what has he done? Like, he's battled a bunch of people, right? His best battle is when his handlers told him what the other guy was wearing. So what the fuck am I supposed to do? His mom is gonna tell him what I'm fucking wearing. And he's gonna be like, "You're wearing a hat, and you're fucking looking fat." You know what I mean? I'll just smack his fucking mouth, and then I'm the bad guy.
I don't think the hat has anything to do with it.
No, but I'm just saying, like, that's what they're like. Look at you in your Echo shirt. You know what I mean? I would just hit him.
All right. So you should. So all right. So ride a track.
Fuck Blind Fury.
That's fine.
I'm not gonna ride a track.
Why?
Until he relapses and gets a twisted tea in his hand, standing like a deformed Jurassic Park creature, and then disses me again.
Did you for real just make a sobriety joke on top of everything else?
Yeah, fuck him. Imagine being okay. You're blind, right? And now you're sober. Like, what the fuck? Why are you cheating yourself? Like, what are you working towards? What is gonna get better about your life? You're flat out blind. I've lost blind friends over this. Like, Tricked Out. He
almost left.
No, not Tricked Out. He ride to the death. But I literally lost blind friends after our interview came out last year. I'll never see them again. They'll never see me again.
Zing. I was waiting for you to get something right with that.
You don't have to wait long.
Damn it. You've had a whole year to think about it.
Blind Fury lives rent-free in my head.
Okay.
You know?
What, Chad?
Yo, I do have a question.
Let's hear it. All right. The winner is me and versus Blind Fury in a combat situation.
Are you signing Q Strange to Lethal Records?
Uh-oh.
Q Strange is my hero. He's like a guy that has always been leading the path that I'm on. I would never he's just too big to sign to what I'm doing. Lethal Records is kind of like me and my crew and artists that I help develop and stuff like that. It's probably always going to be that. I tried signing Warak, but that didn't work out. You know what I mean? Who would have known?
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think I might have literally said that to you.
Yeah. But, and I still love them and we still work together sometimes. But that was my time trying to sign an artist that was already kind of established and had a thing. But Lethal Records is more like my crew, my family, and artists I'm just working with and closely helping me develop. Mm-hmm. I will always work at Q Strange. Recently, with the Something Awful Part 2 that I'm working on, it's done. And I just hit up Q Strange out of nowhere, I would say 2 or 3 months ago. And he did a verse for that. And then all of a sudden he started dropping music videos and songs and stuff like that. And he actually thanked me for making it happen.
Okay.
So I hope one day I could actually get him to Lethal Weekend. Maybe next year is what I really want. He's always been a great ally to me.
I'm going to give you a 90% that if you book Q, I will be there.
What if I book Blind Fury? All right. What if I book Blind Fury and just ambush him?
I mean, that's as long as
I tell him it's Lethal Weekend.
As long as Q,
it's just
as long as Q Strange is there, I don't care.
But Q is my boy. He's too big to ever sign down to what I got going on. He's just a legend, and forever I pay homage to him, and I'm glad he's back. I'm just happy he's back.
All right. Again, Juggalos, let's just pretend you're unaware of who Q Strange is. We might as well focus on it for just a second here. The album Creation to Execution is arguably the greatest horrorcore album of all time. It's up there. It's up there for sure. And the truth is that at that time he wasn't even like elite MC yet. Like he was almost there, but not quite. It was a little bit unpolished.
Yeah.
And that's part of what
it made it special.
Yeah.
You could tell it's coming from like a real gutter, like the things he was talking about.
Yep. And then the next
Strangeland.
Me too. That's the one for me too.
It don't get better than that.
Because for me, that is, and I've talked about this lots.
That's like Ready to Die of the underground.
To me, that is where a horrorcore artist decides, man, I'm gonna do horrorcore when I feel it, but I have hip hop roots, so I'm gonna do hip hop when I feel that.
Yeah.
And that fucking Welcome to not Welcome to Strangeland. It's just Strangeland. Yeah. Fucking incredible album. One of my favorite albums. Period. Not like favorite horrorcore albums.
What as the years went on, I couldn't stop just writing these songs.
Yeah. Look, man.
Fuck Blind Fury.
You're gonna eat him with some chow mein or whatever.
I'll beat the fucking shit out of Blind Fury and his fat mom wife.
I don't know that reference for the record.
Okay, so like we were at this Twisted show, right? And Blind Fury was just wandering around. You know what I mean? And he had this disgusting mom wife leading him around everywhere. I was there. I sent you. Act like I didn't send you the picture.
Oh my god!
Okay.
All right, I'm sorry.
I didn't send you the picture.
You're right.
Yeah,
you got.
I'm always right.
Again, Juggalos, you got to understand. Like the last year, I would like not. I don't want to say every few weeks because it's more sporadic than that. But every once in a great while,
I leaned into him and I was like,
I'm
regular Fury.
Yeah, and you're like, I'm going to text this to Stockwell because I do. And I also know that you text it to Scotty D because we will send it to each other. You're like, no, he already sent me that.
Half of my beef with Blind Fury is just to make you laugh. Like, I would say at least 50% of it. Because, like, mostly, like, the people that say shit on the internet to me all the time, and a lot of people I've seen today and yesterday and the day before see me on the internet and they blah, 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 blah. Yeah. But the second they see me in human form, it's nothing but hugs and handshakes. And I'm all about that. So I'm, like, done with, like, treating people like it's the internet.
I'm with you. I only had one negative experience hosting the stage this year, which is a miracle because I usually have a lot.
Yeah.
And previous to this year, that second stage was always in the gravel. And every time, I was like, come meet me in the gravel after the set, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Nobody ever comes over to the gravel.
They never come up, you know?
Nobody ever comes over to the gravel.
They would rather hug.
I guess.
They would rather hug.
All I'm trying to say is that...
I would rather hug, too.
I learned from Scotty D.
Yeah.
And I'm still struggling with it. It's like I'm in recovery. I don't read the comments anymore, dude, because it makes me want to fucking murder people. So
I read the comments. I just don't take them to the heart unless it's Blind Fury. We share a name, okay? Like, why did he pick me?
Because you share a name.
That's right.
Yeah.
If I was just Bob, right?
Yeah.
And he was just blind.
Can we also focus on one more thing now that we're running with that?
Yeah.
Do you remember when Fury Figueroa literally did the same thing to you?
Oh my God. Okay. Are you talking about the guy? He like posted the Plan B thing, and he was like, "This guy stole my whole style and this and that."
Yes.
But he posted an album that came out before anything he ever did in his life.
Yes.
That only reason why I know, and like the name, like I don't know who that is. Like, you know what I mean? Like I've never had an interaction with them, but I saw that one day. I was going through my thing, and it was tagged in it.
It was on my shit.
Yeah.
Because yes.
And is that what you're talking about?
Correct.
He posted the Plan B that.
Correct.
That thing.
Correct.
And he's like, this guy fucking stole my whole style. And it's like, first off, your music sucks. Doesn't even sound anything like mine. And I would be embarrassed if it did. Second off, shut up.
All right. So since we last spoke, you released in November, whatever.
Bender in November. And
you said, Stockwell, why didn't you give it a review on 120 seconds? Because I wasn't feeling it. Yeah.
You didn't like it?
I didn't.
Really? Was it the auto-tune?
Yes. Literally, it was the auto-tune.
Hey, get with the program, baby.
Hey, auto-tune was not good.
Okay. Maybe you didn't like it, but I charted at number 13 on the top 200 hip-hop albums.
Auto-tune was not good 13 years ago, and you're bringing it back.
Auto-tune is a tool, man. It's like whatever.
Okay.
I'm a fan of all different kind of music. I don't limit myself to something. I'm not going like, oh, it sounds mainstream, so I'll stop. You know,
no, that's not what
all the mainstream people are ultra successful.
Fuck you with sounds mainstream.
I just had Miley Cyrus and Katy Perry playing through the speakers over here.
And you can ask all these guys. I sang every fucking word.
I did too. I cried.
I fuck with that fucking song. I'm not lying. That Dark Horse track is.
What didn't you like about other than it was one song that had auto-tune.
No, I know, but
was it Tricked Out? He fucked up the album, didn't he?
It's probably the Tricked Out.
Straight Pounds, Shitty Beats.
Probably the Tricked Out feature.
My Heart and Soul that was put out into it.
Probably the Tricked Out feature.
Yeah.
No, I'd have to listen to it again.
You should listen to it
again. But I remember not liking it. So here you go, Juggalos.
Oh, they brought me all the way out here for this.
Oh, fuck off. This is exactly. I was trying to. I was trying to
a
make
lot
a
of my
point.
best friends, I don't give a fuck if they like my music or
Exactly.
not. It's not. It's not even personal at all. Like it's not. It's
exactly.
not. It's not at all.
Exactly.
But to me, if you're gonna ask me, Bend and Remember is my best work.
There you go.
I stand by that, and like I literally like it. I don't know when again will my soul will be that much full of something to say that until the next time. I don't plan these things. It's like in the last interview we had, you're like, "What are you working on?" Right? And I said nothing. I don't do anything unless I really feel compelled to like say something.
And you text me ahead of time about that.
And like, bro, like Bend in November, bro, like, oh, I've been living that life, bro, and fucking.
How do you feel about Chicks?
I think it's the realest shit that he's ever said.
Okay.
Listen to it again. Try this without the auto tune.
Okay.
You don't even have to listen to it again.
Okay.
Just listen to Blind Fury.
No.
Listen to Blind Fury ramble about fucking.
Listen. I saw Inglourious Basterds in the movie theater.
Yeah.
And I kind of thought I didn't like it when I walked out of there.
Yeah.
And now it's one of my favorite movies. So I've been wrong.
Okay.
Right?
You're wrong this time.
Oh, I've been wrong before. That's all I'm trying to get at.
You know, I'm kind of shocked. You like Rage Quit, but you didn't like Bender?
Yeah. I told you Rage Quit was dope. I said it to 100.
I know you
to
did.
183 people, or one guy that watched my video 183 times.
It was me.
Yeah.
It was me and Blind Fury's mom just.
Yeah, but no. I told you I like that album. And even all the different shit. We've had this discussion.
Well, it's really only 4 songs. Bender November. It's just 4 songs.
I know. I was talking about Rage Quit. Like, you were all over the place, and it was. Yeah, I'll never be the it sounds too mainstream. Fuck, I was just at fucking Wu-Tang a month ago, and I think it might be the winner of best fucking live show I've ever seen. Right?
Oh, you saw the Wu-Tang live?
Yeah, man, that shit was incredible. So I've never given a fuck about mainstream underground. Never. I just like a sounder. I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, even when you mentioned talked about Rage Quit, you were like, he gets a little auto-tuning and stuff.
Yeah, I probably said
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so, like, I can tell what you like and what you don't like.
And I think Riff Raff is a terrible rapper.
Oh, Riff Raff's the man.
He just fucking sucks, but he was on there. Dude,
he wouldn't have got kicked out.
How does somebody who actually can rap listen to a dude that spits like that and like be cool with it? I don't get it.
Okay, because you have expectations or something, bro. Like, Riff Raff has a whole swag, bro. It's about...
I have an expectation that you stay on beat, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Bro, staying on beat and having a style where sometimes you deviate from the timing is 2 different things.
Okay.
And Riff Raff Riff Raff really is like a genius, dude. I'm sorry. I'll die on this hill.
Correct.
I'll die on this hill.
I'm not a fan of the style of rapping.
Yeah, well, I am. I love shit like that, man.
Music sounds like dope.
Yeah, from a production standpoint, if you pump enough money into it, absolutely.
Lyrically, bro. Lyrically, Riff Raff is insane.
You are insane.
No, I am. Well, I am.
It does boggle my brain and I don't care who it is, when a dope rapper rolls with somebody that fucking sucks, and they're like, I will never understand that.
Maybe you have to digest other people's lyrics a little bit, because you have this idea of what you think is dope, and then sometimes something new will hit you, and it doesn't hit you right away, and you're like...
Do you know who I love that raps off beat?
Who?
Brother Lynch.
Okay.
Right?
He hardly raps off beat. I mean, now he does, you know what I mean?
But no, serious, like Blood on the Rug,
yeah.
That he's off beat almost the entire song. You know what I mean? And I fucking love that track. So it like
you know that whole Detroit shit where they're kind of like rapping in between the beat is kind of like this whole other way of writing the beat. That shit.
Yeah,
I love that.
See,
I can't get enough of it.
Yeah, like
it's like you invented a new way to flow, bro.
The Chicago drill shit. Like, you're into that?
Oh, man, I love it all, man. I love all different kind of music, dude. I love some of the worst music on earth.
Me too.
I signed War Rap.
Right. Again, we just saw them on stage, and it was only Juicy and Paul.
Yeah.
But if you take 3 6 Mafia as a collective, there's several bad rappers in that group.
Oh my god!
And I fucking love it. I love every second of it.
Okay. Well, so that's the feelings I have. Like, almost to me, it's not like how technical you can be and how, like, you know, it's almost like I can hear what they're trying to put out there, and it's just like, it's so cool that they are to me.
Okay.
You know.
All right. So Bender November, Lethal Weekend. Since we last spoke, like I said, so you're already planning
Something Awful Part 2.
Something Awful Part 2.
Lethal Weekend 9.
And then the next Lethal Weekend.
I don't start really until like wintertime. Start working on Lethal Weekend 9. Like, after Lethal Weekend, I go through postpartum depression for at least
again very
months.
Very relatable.
Months. I'll disappear and eat fucking Burger King and DoorDash for fucking months before
I will have it. about how I did on the stage for the next 4 days.
Yeah.
Like I'll
You gotta process
I'll
it.
look back on some shit that I like could have done better, or just straight
Yeah,
up
but that's because you're humble and
plain old did wrong. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And it'll eat at me.
yes.
Yeah, I'm not.
Well, that's because you care about what you're putting out, man.
Yeah.
And if you lack that, then you're too ahead of yourself. You know.
Yeah. I could just wear a bikini and yell.
You could do that.
Oh man,
Wear a shower
I
cap.
should just do that from now on. He's not even in here for that joke. He'll just have to watch it. But it's not like he watches my videos.
I watch your videos.
Fucking bikini. I said I could just put on a bikini and yell. Then I wouldn't have to take it so seriously what I do. Yeah.
I mean, he took the initiative. He's wearing the fucking bikini.
All right, but it's just like ICP started painting their face.
Right.
But look at all these guys painting their faces.
Right.
Happened.
That's why I have a mask.
What year was that? Like that shit.
What?
The
This?
Downriver Killers thing.
I would say 2006 is when I got my mask.
Oh, okay. So I knew you.
That was in my mixtape era.
I don't remember you wearing a mask. Why the fuck is
I've
that?
been wearing it. I used to have blonde hair. Do you remember my blonde hair?
No.
I hardly remember it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been wearing the mask, and it was my mixtape era, and I put a lot of music out that time. That was like some of my most popular music, and all of it was like stolen beats and stuff like that. So like, that's why kind of like things from that era aren't still current.
Don't
They're
exist,
still not,
yeah.
I took all my old music offline and you know, just like, you know, whatever, because I couldn't do anything with it. That's the biggest mistake I ever made, was making all those great songs over stuff I can't own. So.
Yeah. All right. That's ridiculous. All right.
Yeah.
We just spent a long time talking about
120 seconds.
about almost nothing.
Yeah.
And
I don't know about nothing.
yeah. So here's where you get to do your last Fury bit about somebody else who might have the same name as you.
Nah, I feel sorry for him.
Okay.
You know,
Well,
I feel sorry.
Plug
I actually feel sorry for him.
plug your shit.
Better November. It's on all the platforms right now. Even though Stockwell doesn't like it, it's really from my heart. Shout out to Art Truth, who's my boy.
Who's going by his government now?
Ron Killings.
Yep.
Yeah, we're part of his team, and he just released the White Album right now. And he just did a show yesterday. And the only reason why we're not there,
Was it Kid Quick before it was Art Truth?
K Quick.
K Quick.
K Quick.
I knew it was
Yeah.
something like that. I know. Sorry.
But shout out to Art Truth. Like, he's the big homie right now. We're doing a lot of stuff with him collaboratively. Lethal Weekend 9 next year. The things I have in my head, which I will not disclose, are gonna fucking shock people. Okay, they're gonna shock people.
Like,
people are gonna be like, "How could you, Fury?
like-
How could you?"
Like people who shown you tough love in the past, for example.
Yeah, like people that show me real tough love that I understand now.
Fuck off. All right.
I never diss you on YouTube.
So, all right. Ladies and gentlemen,
Fuck Blind
this is Fury. I will have the links below as always.
Thank you so much. And Figure Lovers has always been something, like, since I was in the Fat or Whack.
Well,
And Scotty, since I was Fat or Whack in 2001 on the ICP website, the song was called You Know, and I won. I was like hardly won. Like, let's just be honest. But a victory is a victory. And, like, Fagel Lovers has always been a huge fucking part of my life. And I'll always be here for you guys, and you guys have always been there for me. And I love you guys, so.
Thank you. You know that I love you. You know that, bro.
Of course. You don't have to like Better in November. It's fine.
Fury and I go back to 2002. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
We're old.
I know. Tell me about it. I feel old. Right
We'll
now.
be young again someday.
Yeah, eventually. When we circle the knobs and
the knot. Yeah. It's nothing.
All right. Fury, I'll put the shit below, the links below, probably to our first interview as well, so you can watch him back to back. He did play a stage here at the Gathering of the Juggalos to a really fucking solid crowd.
It looked great.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen,
thank you guys
once again,
for supporting
Fury.
me.
And I'm gonna be dead honest with you. For me, Blind Fury, if you were watching that stream, then you must pay attention to what we do. So if you watch this, I'm gonna challenge you to fucking strike first, because I want to make this.
He has to strike first.
I want this Fury to fucking. I want him to get in the
Imagine
back.
if I struck first.
As a fan, I want to see you two fucking hash it out. I really do.
Hey, look, like I said about the internet shit, it's all different when you're in person. It's all different. That's why I tend to, unless I'm being funny or trying to entertain you, which is most of the stuff I'm saying is entertaining. Fuck my period. But when you're in person, it's different, and you see a human being in front of you, and then you have things you can relate to each other. And I'm not against any human being trying to fucking make people happy. So that's just real shit.
Okay.
Fuck that.
If you're still here, everyone, my brain is fried.
Me too.
And my body hurts, and I'm closing out my gathering with this right now. So once again, this is Fury.
Love y'all.
Thanks for tuning in and checking these out, everybody.
And thank you.
They gonna love us for life.
Yeah, I don't go there.
Right.
I don't fuck with them anymore. I used to like them, but I don't fuck with them.